So wow, yeah, old Dolly Parton passed away. I think that was announced today by her family. Man, that was one of those. She was one of those. I always call it crossover because it was from back. I always say before how I say it before my time, but I got to grow up with some of it. It's like, and then some of the later stuff, and then of course, I didn't know her, and I'm sure the majority of us did not know her. We knew her persona and knew her through her movies and her music and some talk shows or this and that here and there. And she's quite the woman, quite the accomplished woman. I mean, Dollywood and all the fun movies. My mom was a fan of Dolly and her movies. The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, and of course, probably the most or the best one. I don't know. 9 to 5. Used to love that song. That was a fun song. And Steel Magnolias. And she always seemed very. She was funny on the talk shows. She was a very well-humored woman. And of course, obviously, she knew all the jokes about her. And her music, 9 to 5 from the movie, and Jolene, and what is that? Coat of Many Colors, and it's just so many. Dollywood. I've never been there, but I was a fan. I liked her music and I liked her movies, and that funny squeal laugh she had, that was always pretty comical to me. And like I said, she seemed to be a very well-humored woman. So she was a little naughty at times. That was comical. So hey, to you, Dolly, here's one of the jokes I remember growing up. How do you catch Dolly Parton in the woods? You set a booby trap. And I'm sure she's heard that. How many times? Who knows? But hey, yeah, she was as far as entertainment goes, she was definitely she was a legend. She was an icon. And I think, in my mind, this must be how my parents felt, my folks felt when the people they grew up with. Because we've lost so many, and I know it's a natural part of life, and nobody's getting out alive, so I got to see the guys back in the day in their time that were younger, back when they were younger, the Dean Martin and George Burns and Sammy Davis Jr. and Jerry Lewis and Don Rickles, Phyllis Diller, Ruth Buzzy, Lucille Ball, Desi Arnaz, just off the top of my head right quick, Bob Hope, way back. So it's kind of like I got to see some of those guys as they were older. I get to see Dolly when she was fairly young, and Dolly and Kenny. The duets they did the duets that they did together, Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. And that was a sad one too. Oh, Kenny, I liked his music too. But hey, wow, Dolly Parton, gosh. Joe, here's to you, Dolly. We love you.